welcome to Nova Southeastern University College of Psychology. My name is Dr. Carlos Perez, and today I have one of our alumni, Dr. Matthew Gilazzo.
Thank you for having me, Carlos. I'm very excited to be here today.
Well, today we're going to talk about No Shave November 2021. I'm not going to shave. And we have a little top 10 list for you.
I like top 10. Letterman fan.
So take a moment to support survivors.
Yeah, super important. Whether we're talking about cancer of any type, or any significant medical issue, or just any significant life event where people are struggling. It's just well known at this point that emotional support, social support, any form of outreach, just helps people through things. It lends itself to more positive prognoses and positive outcomes.
And you're a psychologist, so you know that, right?
I am, and I am also a cancer survivor.
Congratulations. Don't shave and save money.
Yes, don't shave and save money, which is bringing us back to the whole point of our presentation today, as we are here to support and promote No Shave November. For those of you who don't know much about it, it was actually initiated by the children of a colon cancer patient who unfortunately passed away. His 8 children sort of brought this idea together where people wouldn't shave, and the money that they used for grooming normally would be donated to cancer. So that's the spirit of what we're trying to do here in terms of, speaking about No Shave November and what it reflects.
So I'm not going to shave either, and I'm going to donate my part. Check out The Boys.
Check out The Boys. Do tell.
Oh, well, you got to check out and make sure things are okay down there.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
And the back door too.
Yeah, secure the perimeter, as we say in the military.
Yes. And, guys don't want to talk about this stuff. No Shave November is pretty much oriented to bringing awareness to men.
Yes, and schedule that colonoscopy. We're speaking about cancer awareness in general, trying to promote that. And one of the areas of cancer awareness that really doesn't get enough press and not enough of a spotlight has to do with, colon cancer and colonoscopies. It's a touchy subject. It's one that people don't necessarily run around and advertise and speak about. Earlier this year, the Center for Disease Control actually lowered the recommended initial screening age from 50 to 45 due to the fact that there is an emerging body of research that indicates that younger people are becoming more and more afflicted by this condition, even if you don't have any risk factors. If you do have risk factors, particularly any kind of irritable bowel related issues, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, that can lower the screening age even further. So speak to your primary care doctors, your family medicine doctors, gastroenterologists, find out if you have any risk factors, and if so, what your screening age should be.
Definitely going to get that done. Scruff looks tough, and I kind of like it. I think I'm definitely not going to shave this month.
I would just add to that, for those of you who are looking at me, I exude toughness on a regular basis, even when I'm clean shaven. So the idea of having scruff on top of that, I kind of feel like maybe I should spend more time indoors so as not to alarm the populace.
I don't like the gray coming in either. But Another note is men can get mammograms too. So get those done. There's nothing wrong with that. And I do mention to people, talk to your doctor about HPV vaccine. It's being administered to older folks sometimes. So just have a conversation. It's something to consider for both men and women, young men and women, or older men and women.
And ladies, look out for the men in your life. Sometimes we get a little too in our own head. We have so many tasks and so many things that we're running around trying to do. Not to say that ladies aren't just as busy, but you guys tend to have your finger on the pulse a little better when it comes to daily life events, I think, than we do. So, whether it's your brother, your father, your son, if we're a little absent-minded or lazy and just not on top of our stuff, you guys, we rely on you to keep us honest and keep us on point. And if I can share a personal anecdote on that issue, as I mentioned, I'm a cancer survivor, a testicular cancer survivor, and this month actually marks my 20-year anniversary from my diagnosis. I was a Nova student actually at the time, and it's seven months into my marriage when I was diagnosed. And in fact, it was my my ex-wife, who I remain friends with to this day and was also a Nova student, who encouraged me to go to the doctor as I started having symptoms. I probably would not have gone if it was left completely up to me. After I had had my surgery and was convalescing and thinking about what to do, I thought, you know what, let me put something out into the universe, some good karma. I sent out information about how to do a testicular self-exam to not just my male friends, but my female friends as well. And one of whom shared the information with her male significant other. And he did the self-exam, found a highly aggressive form of testicular cancer. And we came to learn that had she not communicated that information to him through my overture, his prognosis would have been a lot worse. So, you know, I learned a lot that day, and I carry it with me 20 years to the day. And that is when bad things happen, or when you're confronted with tough things like getting a colonoscopy or getting bad cancer results, you know, you have a choice, right? You can either do something with it, or you can keep it inside. And fortunately, by my choice to produce something with it, it helps someone else.
So you're a survivor. You've also saved someone's life and made a difference in their family. Congratulations.
So support NSU alumni, there's a link there. So what is that all about? So myself, along with a fellow Nova graduate, fellow psychologist, fellow cancer survivor, we are collectively trying to do something to help the Nova community and beyond. It's actually become a nationwide movement, thanks to our friends at the Colon Cancer Coalition. As you can see on the flyer, we have an event taking place on Saturday, December 4th, entitled Walk a Mile or More in Crystal's Shoes. So how did this come together? I learned this summer that my friend Crystal was afflicted with a recurrence of stage 4 colon cancer. After having been 6 months disease-free, she's only 36 years old. She has 2 daughters, I believe are 6 and 4, and she's just one of the most remarkable people I've ever met. She has dedicated her academic career to helping out at Nova. She was an integral part of some of the programs here and worked at the Community Mental Health Center. And when I met her, you know, we were friends, and then we worked together and we disconnected a little bit over time. And then I learned of her recurrence. And when we spoke, I was astonished by the degree to which she was focused on helping other people, despite the fact that she was in the midst of her own cancer struggle. She wanted to advocate for people. She wanted to promote awareness, but really didn't have the energy to do that at that time in her life. And having lost several people to cancer myself, and having been a cancer survivor and still am, I wanted to honor this remarkable woman, one of my dearest friends, and someone who has just been an incredible inspiration to me and has only served the community at large, and has just given all of her love and all of her time and her attention to helping other people. So I just feel that it's time to give her and people like her some of that love back. So as you'll see on the flyer, there's a link towards the bottom where you can register if you'd like to participate in this national virtual walk on December 4th. You can also donate separate and apart from registering. So in closing, I'll just say, walk a mile or more in Crystal's shoes. Why do we have or more in parentheticals? That's the big reveal. On that day, I will be attempting to complete a 100-mile ultramarathon as a way of promoting colon cancer awareness and getting Crystal's advocacy message out by walking in her shoes. So I hope you will all join us on that day. I feel that we have a chance as a community, a university community, a South Florida community, to really make a difference nationwide. And I do hope very much that you'll join us in that effort.
Well, Matthew, on behalf of NSU, I thank you. I hope you continue to make us proud as an alum, and stay active. And you'll be joining us for World Cancer Day. We're going to be doing a webinar, so we'll share a little information on that as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me today. It was an honor to be here.